Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of May 16th through 22nd of 2022. So, just getting your cards out here, and so I'll just tell you, I've been changing up my language a little bit. The energy of everything, of the all the readings and stuff has not changed. It's only the language. Now, I still do a certain amount use the language of angels. I still talk to Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron regularly and like daily, often many times more than once a day. But for me, the whole energy of it is more of a collective consciousness, right? Rather than individual bits of guidance. It's more like an intuitive, what is the message? Instead of, oh, the message is from so and so, right? And so that's kind of how it feels, and it always has. I just kind of followed this language because that's how I learned it, right? But I'm kind of, you might notice that my language will change a little bit, but the energy of it is still the same. You take it how it resonates. If you prefer to use the term angels, then you go ahead and you do that. If you prefer God or source or energy or universe or intuition or whatever you want to use, then that's what works. That's perfect. Okay, so let's see. Okay, well, all right. So, is there some authority that you respect? Okay, this is this is exactly what I was just saying. Do you call that authority angels or collective consciousness or God or source, whatever that is for you? It's like they're trying to offer you all this beautiful guidance, and you've gotten caught up in your thinking brain. It's like you've forgotten to rely upon the intuition, the gut feelings, the messages, whatever. You've forgotten to rely upon that instead of only the logic. And this isn't in all areas. It's like there's a couple of areas where you're getting caught up kind of in the logic of it. And that's fine. Like we need that. We need the balance. That's what's missing, is the balance. And so we need to also take the messages, take the guidance, notice the signs, notice what's being given to us in all aspects, not just some of them. It's like in some ways we forget, and in other ways we really rely heavily on that. But there's something here that's being forgotten, that that is only looking at the other way. Okay, so definitely look for that authority. Okay, now you have an amazing idea. It is divinely guided, and yes, you can follow that. Let me just feel into that. It feels like smooth surface is what they were just showing me, like a perfectly smooth lake that's frozen over, and we can skate for miles upon that. That's what they're showing me. And that it still, it takes the amount of effort that it takes to actually skate, right? But that it should be really smooth sailing, smooth skating. It should be very smooth. It feels very like a glass surface, Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. The what I'm hearing now is that there's so many ideas. Which idea are we talking about here, right? And so it's going to take some discernment and actually asking the question of your divine guides, which is this that we're talking about? And that's when we need to listen for that answer. Okay. All right. Hopefully that makes sense to you in your life. Now, I'm going to say, like I say this fairly regularly, this is a general reading. And if that portion of the reading doesn't really resonate with you, then don't try and make it fit. Don't try and force it in somewhere. Just let it be for somebody else. That's all good. Okay. All right. Now, you have you have options. You have different things on the go. You have ideas. You have other people's ideas. It it all just takes a bit of thought. Think about that idea, those ideas, and feel into it, using all the resources at your command, using all the downloads, all the gut feelings, as well as the logic and the linear parts of it. Create that balance, and kind of go through it step by step. Be kind of diligent about that. It's like it's like you're trying, you want to ignore that part. You'd rather not have to deal with that part, but you're going to have to. It won't be bad like you're thinking. It's just, this is a muddy message today. I don't understand. And I'm Scorpio too, so maybe I'm the one muddying it up this time. But it feels like there's something that you want to do that it's not logical or something. It's unlikely to work. You can see how it'll work. You can see the ideas. You can see the different things. It feels like you need to think that through again. You feel like you think you've done that already, and you've made decisions and whatever else, but you need to just reconsider that. You still might come to the same conclusion, but you need to reconsider that. There's something there that you've missed, or something like that. Oh, I hate it when it's muddy like this. Usually when it's muddy like usually it's a very clear message, and I just start talking and it all spews out, and I don't choose the words until I hear them at the same time you do. That's normally how it goes. But right now it's disjointed and it's interrupted all the time, and it's and so that normally is that many of the Scorpios right now are feeling that way. You're feeling like you could just get started, and then something goes, oh no, that's a different thing. Okay, can we start again? And then maybe, and things keep derailing what you think you're doing. And so that's how the whole thing feels. Very disjointed, very not flowy. Even though like this brilliant idea that they've talked about, it absolutely looked flowy, So there is, some part of what you've been experiencing that is actually easy like that. Part of it's not. Okay. Okay. So get outside. Get outside. Part of this, what they were saying about too much in the linear side and whatever. Get outdoors. Get some fresh air. Take a break. Have some fun. Go on a hike or something. Whatever it is, that hug a tree, that kind of stuff. Do that, and without delay. Without delay. That's going to help ground you, and help stop that disjointedness. Okay. Oh, like what a relief. That just, it's like, now everything can come together again. It's like getting an energy clearing done, is how that feels. Just that relief of everything being able to come together in a cohesive way. This is exhausting. This is exhausting. Like, wow. Okay. Now, you always have Mother Mary. She is the ultimate mother. She is nurturing you. She's got her arms around you and her wings. And, comforting you, encouraging you, nourishing you, nurturing you. And she's always there and available to do that. The ultimate mother. So anything that you're just frustrated with and done with and just like, oh my gosh, now there's more to deal with yet. Take all of that. Put it in your hands. Use an energy ball by using your breath. And take all that out. As many breaths as it takes. Build that ball of energy with your breath in your hands of all that frustration and the uncertainty and all that stuff. And when you're feeling like you're about done, you've got most of it at least, then you go 1, 2, 3, and you throw it up for Mother Mary to catch it. And she takes all of that and she transmutes it. Now it becomes neutral. It no longer exists. And then whatever it is that you would like to replace that with, you build another ball with your breath. I'm building calm. I'm building confidence. I'm building knowledge. I'm building certainty. I'm building reassurance. All that, everything that you want to build. And I'm putting it in, usually in your heart center, but you can put it in wherever you'd like. And that is all the care that we have available to us from Mother Mary. Yes. And then she looks after everything. I mean, some of those problems, obstacles are still going to be there. They'll still have to be dealt with. But you won't feel upset and frustrated and disjointed about it the same way as before. Because you will be cleared. You will be calm. You will be easy. You will understand that everything just has its time and its action steps. That's how that goes. Right? Okay. And all of this leads to prosperity. There we are. There's the prosperity. That's the payoff from having experienced all those things, all those, like the emotions and the steps and the everything else. That the payoff to getting clear on that is the prosperity, and it will just flow. It just comes easily, feels easy by this point. Right now, I'm just feeling so calm and so easy, so accepting, so grateful. And so that's what this is all, it's all coming. We just need to, be able to share those difficult things with Mother Mary. Okay, so here we have, yes, we have the daily guidance cards, one last bit of wisdom. Exactly, release and surrender. That's exactly what we're talking about. That is taking all that stuff we're experiencing right now that feels like it isn't flowing, and just saying, okay, I am done with this. I cannot, if I could figure it out, I would have already a long time ago. And so here, I'm getting rid of it all, just out, gone. I surrender. And that is what will remove the obstacles, release the resistance. Wow. Okay. Whew, Scorpio, we got a fun week, haven't we? You have no idea how much I appreciate you, and I love you, and I'll see you next time.